Hi, this is Jan Hedrick. Welcome to another one of my interviews around a dinner table. This is Jan Hedrick, and she is my guest today. Jan, what do you do?
Well, I do a lot of community service, but a couple of the more interesting ones is working in the Community Action Center, which is a organization that supplies food and clothes to the needy, those people who are out of work. And I work down in the food pantry where we give away food, and people bring down a brochure or proof of need, and we hand out canned goods and fresh food to them. That fresh food is provided by restaurants and schools.
Really?
And we have a very interesting clientele, a real mixture of old and young, and we have one gentleman that's one of my favorites, and he has a good sense of humor, and one of the things we have a lot of times are apples, and people love apples. And so I always offer him an apple, and he always grins widely, and he has no teeth, and he says, "No thanks, I will not have the apples, but I'd sure like some cakes or cookies if you had something sweet like that." And then we have a lot of children that come with their parents, and they're sometimes kind of fussy and crying, and so we have these little bags of candy that we give them, and so we hand it over the counter to them, and their eyes just light up, and they grin, and they say thank you, and they say thank you in Spanish or whatever language they speak. And so
Do you habla?
Pardon?
Do you habla español?
No, I don't. Sorry.
That's okay. So the guy that's missing his teeth, even though you give him an apple, he kind of thinks that's funny?
Oh, he thinks that's very funny because we know he doesn't have teeth. That's kind of an ongoing joke between the two of us.
Really?
That he wants some apples.
How long has he been coming to the CAC?
Well, a couple of years anyway.
Okay, so you've gotten to get to know him?
Yes. Oh, yes. You get to know the people there on a first name basis. So, and they look forward to seeing you, and we look forward to seeing them.
So besides the CAC, do you work anywhere else or volunteer anywhere else?
Yes, I do. I volunteer at St. Joseph's Hospital, and I work in the transportation department, which means
Driving a truck?
No, I push beds and wheelchairs. We take patients to tests. If the doctors order a test, we take them from their bed down to the X-ray or radiology or a CT scan, and we take them back to their room. And then another thing we do is take the patients who have been discharged and take them out and help them get into the cars.
Really?
And that's always a happy time for them. They're always happy to leave.
I'm sure it is.
So there was one incident where I was taking a gentleman down, and for some reason or other he had an arm missing. And so we're wheeling down, getting ready to put him in the car, and we usually assist him in the car. So I said, "Can I give you a hand?"
Yeah.
And he thought that was really funny. I was rather embarrassed, but he seemed to think that was funny, and that always makes you feel good when you can make someone laugh.
Sure. Are there any ways that people dress up to make people laugh?
Oh yes, there was this one instance at the Halloween time when one of the transportation people down, a young man, very tall, and he came in dressed as Ronald McDonald. And the rest of the transportation people, we didn't know that he was going to be doing this, and we didn't know what was going on, but the patients loved it. He would go up and get the patients to take them to their test, and here was this Ronald McDonald coming in. He had these great big long floppy shoes on.
Yeah.
And so the whole day he flip-flopped and flopped all over the hospital, and everyone, the patients, the nurses, the doctors, thought it was wonderful, and it just made everybody feel good and happy to see him around the hospital.
Did he have all the makeup on and everything like Ron?
Oh yeah, he had the whole outfit.
Yeah.
I had gone out and rented the whole outfit.
Really?
Just like Ronald McDonald.
Great.
Yes. So he had a good time, and so did everyone else.
Was he handing out hamburgers?
No, he wasn't handing out hamburgers, but he was pushing wheelchairs in bed.
Great.
And that's all right. Ronald can do that too.
So the guy at the CEC who's missing his teeth, and the gentleman that you took down that was missing his arm, even though they've got some physical deformities, they're still in a happy mood. And is humor, do you think humor is a good thing for people?
I think it's outstanding, and I think that humor diffuses a lot of situations, and we try to use humor as a way for people to maybe forget their problems at the time, and they appreciate it, and humor is a healing thing also.
That's what I found, yes.
And particularly in the hospital. And then humor at the Community Action Center, if people are hurting, and if you can just kind of make them laugh and smile just a little bit during that day when they're hungry or when they're tired and they're just discouraged from finding a job. We try to help brighten their day, and it's not it's not uncommon for someone to give us a big hug and say thank you,
sure.
Bless you. We
sure.
appreciate all you do for us. You brighten their day, so it's a very rewarding thing to do.
In both the hospital and the CEC.
Absolutely. So if you got a good sense of humor and can brighten someone's day, why, you come home feeling really good about yourself and about the people that you help.
Okay. Jan, thank you for telling us these great stories. It sounds like you've got a great volunteer job, and that humor goes a lot to help students, or it can help people that are in need or people that are in pain.
Absolutely, and I just wish there were more people that could experience what a good feeling this is and how much you're contributing to society, and humor and helps us get through a lot.
Great. Thanks for attending another one of my Around the Table talks. Have a good day.